Welcome to Green Feathers. In this video, I am going to talk about energy flow in an ecosystem. This video is for the school students who study biology and also for others who don't have much idea but are very much interested to know about the interactions that happen in our ecosystem. Ecosystem is the widest term in ecology. An ecosystem includes all living and non-living things in an environment. All living things require energy. They use this energy to run all the systems working in their body. The main source of energy is sun. Some living or biotic factors as green plants get energy from sun by photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make glucose in their green pigments called chlorophyll from the water absorbed through its roots and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Besides preparing glucose as stored food, plants also produce oxygen through photosynthesis and liberate it into the environment. Plants can produce their own food which they store as starch in their body, so they are called the producers. Plants are food source for other organisms who cannot prepare their food in their body. The energy that is not used by the plants and is stored in this way is taken as food by other organisms. In this picture here, we can see that the energy flows from the sun to the producer and then it is transferred to the giraffe. Some organisms cannot prepare their food in their body. They consume other organisms for food. They are called the consumers. Consumers that eat producers to get energy are the first order or primary consumers, and we call them herbivores. The examples can be cow, goat, giraffe, plant-eating insect, etc. Consumer that eat another consumer to get energy are the second order or secondary consumer and are called carnivore. They can be predator like tiger preying upon deer, or they can be scavenger like vulture. Consumer that eat secondary consumer to get energy are the third order or tertiary consumer, and we call them top order carnivore. Sometimes they can be omnivore. Consumers that can eat both producers and consumers are called omnivores, like human. Consumers that hunt and kill other consumers are called predators, like tiger, lion, eagle, owl, snake, etc. While the animals that are hunted and killed are called the prey, like the deer, goat, small birds, rat, frog, insect, etc. An animal that feeds on dead organisms, especially a carnivore that eats dead animals rather than or in addition to hunting living prey, are called the scavengers. Vultures, hyenas, and wolves are the example of scavenger. Thus, we can say some biotic factors gather energy from the sun, while others eat other biotic factors. As a result, energy flows in the ecosystem. This flow of energy can be represented with food chains and food webs. A food chain is a linear sequence of organisms through which nutrients and energy passes as one organism hit another. While looking into the food chain, as you move from one organism to another, you move up trophic levels and the energy is transferred from one level to another. What happens is, all the energy from the sun doesn't get used. As you move up one trophic level to another, you lose 90% of the energy as heat. This is known as 10% rule. For example, if you start with 1000 joules and a grasshopper eat a plant, only 100 joules will be transferred. Then, if the frog eats the grasshopper, it just gets 10 joules. And if a bird eats the frog, then only 1 joule will be transferred to it. In an ecosystem, we can see many food chains together. This feeding relationships within a community is represented by food web. If you connect all the food chains present in an ecosystem, it will take a web-like structure, what we can see in the figure. So, the interconnected food chains are called food web. So, there we go, energy flow in an ecosystem. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe and share. Wish you good health.